Alright, so I wanted to hop on here and do a quick review of my Earthlove spring subscription box. We'll see if my cat lets me do it, but Monty, sorry bud. Alright, so here is the box, and the last box I did the review of the winter box, and this is the box that they normally have. I don't know if it was like supply chain stuff that they weren't able to get their regular boxes in, but I think maybe the last one or two have been kind of plain boxes, but I like their regular box where they have the Earthlove, and then they always have this quote on here, all good things are wild and free. So yeah, this is how the boxes normally come, and I just wanted to show you how to open it because I remember the first couple times I got it, I was a little bit thrown off on how to open it, but normally there's just like, you flip it up on its side and there's a piece of tape right here, and you can just take like a scissor and go through this tape, and then the box comes up like this. So let's just get into it. Oh wow. Okay, so here's the box. Normally there is like a little newsletter thing that they put in every box, and it's normally sitting on top. So I'm hoping that there's one inside that will tell me about all the stuff. So far it looks pretty cool. But yeah, let me kind of go through. So here's just kind of how everything's placed. We've got this hat on top. Looks like we've got a glass jar. Yeah, let me go through everything, and then I will see if I have that little insert and kind of fill you in on everything that's in the box. But this is just basically how it will always come. It always has like some of this type of packaging, which looks like kind of like recycled shredded paper, and then you've got the things in the box, and then normally there is a every box has a book in it, and the book will be in the bottom. So I'll go through everything and then get back on with what we've got. Okay, I found it. It was below a couple of things, which normally it's on top. But yeah, I was kind of bummed for a second because I thought either they forgot it or maybe they were doing away with it. But I actually really like the newsletter that comes with it because I've tried just a couple of other subscription boxes. One of them was actually a zero waste box, and they didn't have like anything like this in there. Like their booklet is just very much just here's what the items are, you know. Actually I can show you an example real quick. I just did a review on my Lunarly box, and you know, it has like a nice insert and it does tell you about the items that are in it, but it just goes over the items and that's it. It doesn't have anything else to go along with it. This is kind of like they put together a newsletter, and they have kind of like a message from the founder, and it has a lot of these brands that they buy from are like smaller companies, and you know, companies that are kind of like geared towards sustainability and different things. And so they generally will have like a interview with someone, or they'll have the people that run the brands like write up something for them to include just kind of some extra value in this booklet, you know, to add. And they also give you discounts on, you know, the items that come in the book, and so I really like it. So they do have like 2 pages of just kind of like a list of the items and what the items are, but then they have like so much more in this book, and I really like it. And they also kind of like try to make it more of a community thing. Like I got an email the other day, they're supposed to have some sort of community event today, and they have a Facebook group. So and they do like book, I think they have a Facebook group. I haven't gotten as involved in this, but I like, even though I don't get involved with this stuff, I like that they have those options in case I ever decide to. But like I said, it always comes with like I've just said like a million times, I'm sorry. But it always will come with a book, and you know, sometimes depending on the book, they used to give the same book in every box, and when they did that, they would do like a book club, or like a, yeah, just kind of, you could get online and talk to other people about the book and things like that. I don't know if they're still doing that now, because they've switched it up, because I guess some people didn't like being locked into just getting like whatever book they give you. in the box. And so now, before the box ships, like a couple weeks, few weeks, they will send you an email and say, here's your options for books, choose between one of these options. And they also, another thing I like about them is they donate to a different cause every season, and they let you vote on which cause you want to be represented that season. And so this one is, I guess, something to do with bees. It says helping our fuzzy friends. And so they donate so much of the proceeds of every box to whatever cause they're doing that season. So that's nice. But I'm going to finish going through that. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. One other thing I do want to say is this, I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but this is my favorite subscription box. I haven't tried that many of them just because I try to be a little bit more sustainable, and I feel like a lot of subscription boxes, they're just, from what I've seen, they're just sending you things that they tend to get like a good deal on or tend to get sponsors with. And so whenever I was looking for a subscription box, I knew I wanted to gift myself, but I also wanted something that kind of like aligned with my values. And so this one is vegan, and it's also very low waste. Like, I know you're contributing to like greenhouse gas emissions, having it shipped to you and everything. And some of their products do have like a little bit of plastic, but it's very minimal. So that's why I like this box. I like that it's seasonal. I like that it's not coming like every month, so I don't feel like I'm constantly getting a lot of these products in the boxes that I may or may not use. When you have it coming every 3 months, then you have 3 months to use it, and you're not just getting like all of these products that you don't use piled up. And so I just want to say that, yeah, this has been the only box that I've gotten consistently. I think since 2019 I started getting this box, and it's the only one I've kept consistently. I did just start getting the Lunarly box again, but yeah, this is the only subscription box that I've stuck with over time. So just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, let me go through everything else, and then I will give you a quick review of what we've got in the box. All right, so here is what we've got. So like I said, it always starts out with a book, and it looks like this season they had 6 books to choose from. I've not been picking the books lately. I've just been letting whatever come, and the one that I got was the Sugar Snaps and Strawberries. And you know, I talk about not being very good with plants, but I do want to at some point try to grow my own food, so this would be beneficial at that. Like, I kind of flipped through and looked at the table of contents, and it does look like it starts from a very beginner place, and it's made for people that, you know, maybe like, it has kind of like a range. It looks like it's made for a lot of people, but for someone with small spaces, you know, they have stuff for that. So I mean, I have a yard, but I know myself, I've tried to do a garden a couple times, and I think I just tend to like go too big and get burnt out on it. So maybe I can, you know, get a couple tips from that book, and try to do something small. So second thing they have here is a hemp tincture, and that's what this is right here. It says it reduces worry and stress to help you feel grounded and at ease. Says all that's in it, and down here it says it's potent. You can taste all the plants. It tastes medicine-y, so you know it works. And it says it could be spicy, so you can dilute it. And I just kind of took a little squirt of it, and yeah, it's definitely spicy. So it did come with like this little plastic around it, and but it says to shake it up, and yeah, it was pretty spicy, but I wouldn't say it tasted medicine-y, because I hate the taste of cough medicines, and so it didn't taste medicine-y in that sense. Definitely doable, but definitely a little bit spicy. I don't know. I could probably get used to taking it without mixing it. So, but yeah, we'll see. It's supposed to be calming, so we'll see how that goes. What else? What's next? Sustainable hat. So yeah, so this was the hat. It actually fits really well. Like, I put it on and it seems to fit really well. I'm just not really a hat person. And the hat that I do wear is like white, and so I don't know if it will really match with like most of my outfits, but I don't know, maybe it will be something that I wear. Like, they put it in the box because they say like everything's kind of supposed to be a spring theme, and so they say, you know, you can wear it out in the garden or whatever. And it's made from hemp and recycled plastic, so you know, sustainable in that sense. And I don't think this is real leather, no, because it's the vegan box. But yeah, I mean, it is a really, really good quality hat, so if I don't wear it, I am 100% sure my roommate will, but I may wear it actually. We'll see how it goes. Next, okay, these cleaning strips. So I had gotten some detergent strips, and I wasn't sure if it was in this box or I had done this other like eco box before, zero waste box, but I think it may have been in this one. And so at first that's what I thought it was because I recognized the logo, but these are actually cleaning strips. Oh, where's the bottle? That you use to make like a cleaning spray. So the other ones were strips that you would put in your laundry, and this one you put in a bottle with hot water and you shake it up and it makes a cleaning spray. The scent says it's lemon fresh. I don't know, something's been off with my smell lately. Like, things haven't been smelling super strong. So it doesn't seem to have a very strong scent to it. And I'm hoping it's not COVID or something, but because I did lose my sense of smell when I had COVID before. It doesn't smell very strong, but it doesn't smell like lemon either. Like, I like lemon scents. It smells more like lavender to me, but it definitely doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't have a super strong scent, but I mean, I can see it bubbling up, so clearly there's some cleaning product in there. But yeah, basically, here's what these sheets look like. And they feel kind of, I don't know, a little bit waxy, just stretchy a little bit. And you just roll it up to put it in the bottle. So I just rolled it up like this and then put it into the bottle, and then that's it. Which makes sense why we have the bottle now, because I was like, a bottle's kind of a weird thing to throw into this box. It almost seemed like something that some of my other boxes would do. Like, I had a zero waste box that would like throw in things like this. It's kind of like, I could go buy that on my own. You know, I already had some of these, but actually mine are clear bottles, and I had not thought about this, but in here it says, you know, we included the spray bottle for your strips. It says it's made in the US, and so they got the amber bottle because it protects against light damage, which can impact the cleaning products. And I don't know why I had never thought about that, like why people would go with the amber bottles over the clear bottles. I like how the clear bottles look better, but that makes sense. So I've got this to clean with. Hold on, I got a phone call, just a second. All right, where was I? Cleaning strips, bottle, natural sleep drink. I don't know if I'm gonna try this tonight or if I'm going to have my roommate try it. So that's what this is. We've been taking, I mean, I hate to admit this, but we've actually been taking like pills to help us sleep at night. And honestly, I don't know if it's bad for me, but I really like it. Like, it's just like Tylenol PM and a melatonin, and it just like knocks me right out, and I sleep so good, and I don't wake up groggy in the morning. So, but I would like to get off of that at some point. So if this can help, like, it looks like it's got melatonin in it. I'm not sure how much, but it says it's L-theanine, GABA, melatonin, some magnesium. I just got some pills, some brain pills. I think I don't know, it's magnesium and L-threonate. So I don't know. I may try this, or I may have my roommate try it because he's been having a lot of issues sleeping. So yeah, I don't want to try it right now because I'm not ready to go to sleep, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do like a follow-up at the end to see, let you know how that goes. Bloom affirmation cards. Okay, so I'm kind of mixed on how I feel about these because at first I saw them and I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. Like I like the box, I like the font and everything. And they're just like affirmation cards. You're supposed to pull one out every day and then kind of read and think over, you know, how it relates to your day or whatever. Yeah, and it comes with this little thing that talks about like the person who made them, and I guess she's an author, and she's written a couple of books that are kind of like handbooks for women, how to, so the Seed Handbook, The Feminine Way to Create Business, kind of like to help women become kind of successful and everything, and then these cards are kind of like along those same lines. And yeah, like I have a couple of videos where I reviewed some tarot cards, and I kind of feel the way about these as I do with some of the tarot cards. I don't really feel a connection with them. I kind of looked through some, I like some of the illustrations on them, but I don't love them so far. And then I kind of read through some of the affirmations, and I don't know, I just don't really, off the bat, I don't feel like a connection with them. I don't know how well these will like fit with me, but you know what? I'll give them a try. Maybe like in the morning when I do my little morning routine and everything, I might just pull one of these and see what it says. But you know, same thing I said with the tarot cards. They're not necessarily speaking to me right now, but that doesn't mean like at some point in my life they won't speak to me. So but yeah, it's a cute little box and cards, so there's that. What else? Okay, so it's got this natural perfume right here, and it smells really nice actually. Like I didn't used to like scents, natural scents. I was just raised on just like the chemical, all that stuff. And so it's taken me a while to kind of like get used to natural scents, but now I really like natural scents. So if you do like natural scents, like you'll probably really like this. It has a lot of different ingredients: jojoba, lavender, ylang ylang, bitter orange. I feel like in this booklet it said there was a lot of other things in it, but yeah, it's really nice. I like that so far. Organic shampoo gel. So I'm kind of anxious to try this because it's vegan, cruelty-free, all that stuff, and it's a dry shampoo, but it's a gel. So I don't really like the dry shampoo powders, and if I do ever use them or have them for whatever reason, I tend to put them on my hair wet because I feel like when it's the powder, it just, since I have kind of darker hair, it makes my hair look a little bit gray, and I just don't feel like the powdery dry shampoo stuff works for me very well. Because I do have some with Lush, but it just comes as just like the loose powder, and it's, I don't know, I don't love it. So we'll give this a try. So this is a gel, and I do have oily hair right now, and I already tried it, and it comes out as a gel like that, and then you are just supposed to put it in your hair, and then it says you can either let your hair air dry or dry it with a hair dryer, and I think it says to put like a few pumps in it. Sorry, doesn't say how many, but yeah, so I tried it, and then my hair seemed a little bit wet from it, and then so I got the blow dryer out and blow dried it. My hair still looked pretty oily. So I don't know. I think what I'm going to try is what I do with my other stuff is whenever I put dry shampoo in my hair, when it's like a little bit damp, it seems to keep my hair from getting oily longer than normal. So, and then it seems to like help the dry shampoo not stand out as much in my hair. So I may try putting some of this in on damp hair and see if it kind of gets me a little bit longer between washes. And it smells really good. So I mean, if anything, it'll like be like a nice scent to add to my hair. So that's my thoughts on that so far. What else? Do we have anything else? I guess that's it. Says this box was a $215 average value. And then, like I said, I flipped through this book and looked at this. So like I said, they have a featured cause usually every month. And this one is the Xerxes Society. It has to do with bees. And then generally they will have a seasonal challenge. Well, not generally. I feel like this is something they started doing like 1 or 2 boxes ago. But they have like a challenge with kind of different tasks you can do. And at least this season, it relates directly to the featured cause. And I can't remember if last season's did or not. I'm not sure. But it just says, you know, here's what you can do to help pollinators. Think about this season, which is great because it's the spring and flowers are starting to grow. So you can plant, you know, native flowers or flowers that pollinators are attracted to. You know, just says different things like that to help the wild pollinators. And then I feel like they've been expanding on this part of the book because it looks like almost every item, it almost seems like maybe they asked the companies to kind of write up a little something that, you know, thought they might be interested in. So it looks like all the brands have written up a little piece that relates to, that doesn't just talk about their brand or their company, which before there used to be, I felt like everyone at least had one interview with a company founder and it was just like Q&A type of thing. But now it seems like they're adding a little bit more value by having the companies talk about something kind of informative. So like this must be the one of the one that did the hemp tincture. Yeah, Sun God. And so it talks about natural medicine and how, you know, using natural herbs work. And then for this one, they had the company that made these strips, you know, talk about different areas that you should focus on when you clean your house. And then this one, this perfume is supposed to be an I'm going to say this wrong, Ayurvedic, I think that's right. And so it talks about Ayurveda and, you know, your different skin types. And then, yeah, and then this is a section talking about, okay, this is kind of more of a Q&A. So I think this is one where they talk to the founder and really had them talk about why they developed the product and everything and talk about the product. So this is a little bit more like what I was thinking of, the product specifically. Yeah, and it talks about, but it is also informative because this whole section, I read through some of this and it talks about these different chemicals that are commonly found in different hair care products and, you know, what's kind of bad about them. And then we got a little section about the hats as well. And the sleep stuff, they talk about, they have a whole spread here on like how to get better sleep beyond just like taking this, you know, different things you can do to set the mood in your room, to have you get better sleep. So I like this newsletter. I think it's really cute. And then I don't know if this is like a new thing because I don't have any, I checked and I don't have any rewards on my account, but it looks like they're starting to offer rewards. So it says every time you go to box, you get like a little reward to use in their shop online. And that's something that's also built, like I said, I've been getting this box for a couple of years, so I've seen it like evolve a little bit. And one thing that they do have, they used to have like a shop. I don't even know if they had a shop whenever I first started. It was just kind of, you could get the box, or you could get like the seasonal box, or you could get like a mystery box where it looked like they'd put extras that they'd had left over of some of the products all in a box, and you could get just like a random box of sustainable products. And then I know at one point they added a shop where they would sell some of those extras individually, and now it looks like it's, well, actually I can show you here in a second. I'll get on the online and show you a little bit about that, but it looks like they're going to start giving you kind of rewards for sticking with them, to buy different specific things that you might want. And then this is what I was talking about. They have some like member events, And so yeah, they'll send emails, like not a lot, like they definitely do not blast you with emails, but every once in a while they'll send an email to have you, like, you know, you get the box every 3 months, and so I may get 3 emails within the 3 months. And so it looks like, so yeah, they'll have you vote on, oh my gosh, dude, what is it? But yeah, so on the 15th, it looks like of April, they're going to have a session with the founder talking about bees. And then in the email that I got the other day, they're going to have a live on Instagram with the lady that made this stuff, talking about sustainable hair care products. So, I mean, it's more like why I taught, like, I like this box so much is it's more than just like, I get the sense that some of those, I can't even think of the names of them, like some of those boxes where you get like beauty products. I know my sister had subscribed to one, and it was like she was just constantly getting all these beauty products every month, and she wouldn't use them, but you felt like you're getting a good deal because you're getting these things for cheap. But she just had all this stuff built up, and then I see these other people open these boxes that have like just random things put in, you know. But it just seems like with this box, there's so much thought and time put into it. And like I said, I personally like that it comes every 3 months, because I don't know, as I've gotten older, like a month seems to come so quickly. And, you know, I don't know. I can't say enough good things about this so far. I mean, yeah, I mean, with every type of subscription box, you may or may not get things that you just absolutely love, but I think this has the right amount of things and the right mix of different things, that even if I don't love everything, I'll generally know someone who might want it, you know. And it's just like a nice little treat, like setting up for the season and getting to thinking about the new season and everything. I will say, I think the summer boxes have generally tended to be my favorite. Yeah, I want to say like the summer and fall, but I guess we'll see. Like this is definitely a nice box. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'll try to do a follow-up on this. But yeah, let me hop over to my computer and I can show you the little shop real quick, because it looks like they've done a couple changes, or maybe they've been doing this for a while and I just didn't catch it. But I will show you real quick. Okay, so I am on the Earthlove website, and up at the top you can go to the shop section. Okay, new arrivals, past seasonal boxes. Oh, I guess they still have a couple of the boxes available. So there's the winter box. So yeah, that was a good box. I really liked that summer box right there, actually. Oh, this had some good things in it too. But yeah. Anyway, so I guess you can shop some of the past boxes. I didn't realize you could get that many of those. Sustainable essentials. I feel like in the past this was more like random things that came in the previous boxes, and it does look like it has some of that. Like I think that came in one of my boxes. These definitely had that. That was really cute. Farmer's market tote. This came in one of my first boxes, I think. But some of these things I don't recognize. Actually, most of these. Actually, yeah, I think most of these things actually came in previous boxes. But when I was on just like the main site, some of these things I don't recognize, like this syrup. Maybe it's because some of these aren't vegan. Because they have two box options. They have a vegan box and a vegan box. So yeah, I wouldn't have got this because it's got honey in it. And I bet this probably has honey in it too. So maybe that's why. But yeah, I don't think... Some of these things didn't come in the previous boxes. It looks like it's just extra stuff that they have on their site. And they also... I might get that actually. I've been looking for an incense holder. Sorry. But yeah, so I see which botanicals. Okay, so it looks like this was a brand. I don't think they had the incense, but I know that they've had products from this Sea Witch, so maybe they provide other products. That looks nice too. Anyway, sorry, I might have to go shop on this later. But yeah, you can find other sustainable products on here. And the lady that runs the box, she also has a farm, and so sometimes some of her farm products, like I think this came from her farm. Yeah, Spirit Wild Farm. So it came from things that she grew at her farm. So yeah, I like that. But this is something new. I think this members only marketplace, or maybe it's been here and I just didn't know. But they've got some good deals on stuff. Like, yeah, this was something I got a while back. The salt. Looks like you can get the books at reduced prices. Like some pretty good prices on all this if you're a member. I think if you're not like an Earthlove member, you can still buy the stuff on that other side. But if you are, you can get some of the stuff at a pretty good price. And like I said, they also have... what was I gonna say? Oh, discounts. Yeah, so normally in the booklet, they will have a page like I showed you before that has discount codes. I don't know, you may try to use these if you want to. But yeah, I used the discount code the other day, and actually I ordered some of these candles. I kind of wish I would have ordered one off of here because I think this price is cheaper than the discount code that I used. But yeah, so I usually save these books, and if I decide I want to rebuy something, which there are a couple of products that I have bought after I've used them out of my box because I liked them so much, and then use the discount code. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. There's my review of the box. And yeah, if you're thinking about trying to get a subscription box, but you want something that's vegan, or you're looking for something that's low waste, in my opinion, this is the best one out there. I don't know if there's others that you might recommend. I've tried like the Kiwi Eco Box, and it is good for zero waste, but it's very different from this box, I would say. But yeah, I mean, I would, if you're looking for like something to gift yourself, I would definitely recommend giving Earthlove a try. I guess the only last thing I want to mention is the price. I mentioned it in my other video, but let's go ahead and take a look right now. So yeah, in my last video, I had looked at the price, and the price was $69.95, but what I was paying was $59.95. And so I thought that maybe I had been grandfathered into a lower price, but I guess that they have actually raised their price up by $10 because I got on my account and it looked like this time they did charge me the $69.95, which I'm sure they sent an email about. I get lose emails. So, but yeah, so it looks like it is $69.95. You know, if you think that's a good value for you, if you have the money to spend, I do think it's a good deal. So there you go.